Hey, what is up guys? Corson Drax here. Welcome to another video. And today, we're going to be looking at 20 examples of the Mandela effect that'll make you believe you're in a parallel universe. So if you don't know what the Mandela effect is, it's basically you remember something that didn't actually happen, or you remember something different than what it actually was. So we're going to be looking at 20 examples of the Mandela effect. Okay. For those who know Nelson Mandela, so many people remember Nelson Mandela dying while he was in prison back in the 1980s. But most people remember him dying in prison in the 1980s, and that's not the case. His actual death was on December 5th, 2013. But people swear they remember seeing his funeral on TV in the 1980s, broadcasted live, and they included details, like they remember Bill Clinton, speaking speaking in Nelson Mandela's honor at the funeral. But no, he died in 2013 at his house. And then people, when they found out this, their minds were blown, because they always remember it differently. Okay, next. Oscar Mayer isn't spelt with an E. It's actually Oscar Mayer with an A at it. Oscar Mayer. Tons of people remember it with an E. And I actually remembered it with an E. The hot dog place. I always remembered it with an E. The A doesn't look right. The E, that's what I think it is now, but it's not. I always remember Oscar Mayer with an E, not an A. Okay. Okay, 1 minute, guys. Let me just put a quick little cut. Okay, next. The We Are the Champions song. At the ending, you guys know the We Are the Champions song, like, we are the champions. Okay, most people remember the ending of this song very differently. So the ending goes like, we are the champions. Most people remember it not ending like that. Most people remember it ending saying, we are the champions of the world. But that was never in the song. It never said of the world. People swear every time they heard the song it would end with of the world. And then after they found out that wasn't true, they never heard that part again. So it just ends with we are the champions. Okay, the next one is one of the ones that really blew my mind. Okay, ready? The Monopoly Man never had a monocle. You guys are probably thinking, what? No, he did have a monocle. He always had a monocle. I remember, no. Look, I remember him with a monocle too. Every time I would play in Monopoly, I do remember him having a monocle. But no, he doesn't have a monocle. So, right here, yeah, the Monopoly Man that my mouse is on right now, that's the Monopoly Man I remember, the one with the monocle. That looks right. I never saw him without a monocle until reading about the Mandela effect. So, this Monopoly Man over here, that's actually the real one, the one without the monocle. But the one with the monocle is the one I always saw during this. I remember whenever playing Monopoly, he had a monocle, I swear. But no, he doesn't actually have one. Okay, and the next one is a Pokemon one. This one also surprised me as well. The tip of Pikachu's tail was never black. Okay, and I know some of you obviously knew that, big Pokemon fans, but I always remember when I used to draw Pikachu, I would always include the black end of the tail. I would always include it. Look at this. People remember there being a black mark on Pikachu's tail, but if you take a look at Pikachu now, you'll see that nothing is there. How can so many people remember an aspect of this character's appearance that doesn't actually exist? Look, I also remember Pikachu with the black tip of his tail. I know he doesn't have one, now, but I always remember the tip of his tail being black, but, it's not. How? Okay, next we have the Berenstain Bears. Okay, most people remember the Berenstain Bears being spelt with an E. There's actually no E. It's actually Berenstain Bears with an A. Like, most people remember it being Brenstein, but it's actually Stain. So this is one of the most popular Mandela effect debates, in which some people seem to recall the book series cartoon about a family of bears being known as the Bernstein Bears. And one guy said that he was looking at old books, and they actually had the E, but then on the front cover it was the A. So, and some people claim that maybe they changed it because it sounded kind of like, what is it? I don't remember why they changed it. But it was something, I think it was something to do with Jewish, I'm not sure. Okay, this one I kind of knew. Okay, Curious George never had a tail. Okay, I actually knew that Curious George never had a tail. Oh god, my headphones. Oh god, now my hair's messed up. Sorry about that, guys, my hair just got messed up. You know, I'm not gonna wear headphones. Okay, so I actually remember this one. Like, I don't actually remember him with a tail. I always knew he didn't have a tail, but apparently a lot of people remember him having a tail, like in detail. Like, a lot of people claim to remember seeing him use his tail to swing from trees. If you look up pictures of Curious George right now, you'll see that he doesn't have a tail. So, I always knew he didn't have a tail, but apparently a lot of people claim to, like, swore they saw him, like, swinging from trees. Okay, what's the Chick-fil-A is actually spelled Chick-fil-A or oh wait, okay, whatever. Okay, now this one blew my mind like crazy. Darth Vader doesn't say, "Luke, I am your father." Yeah, I know, you guys are like, yes he does. That is the most famous line in Star Wars, where he goes, "Luke, I am your father." Darth Vader never said that, believe it or not. He just said, "No, I am your father." He never said, "Luke, I am your father." He said, "No, I am your father." He said no instead of Luke. And people swore after watching the movie it always said Luke until they read about the Mandela effect. After reading about the Mandela effect, it never said Luke after that. And here, I'm going to show you proof right now. I'm going to open the video for you guys. This is proof. This is proof that he doesn't say, "Luke, I am your father." He says, "No, I am your father." Here we go, proof. Here's proof, guys. Hold on, let me skip.
Make me destroy you.
Here we go, watch this.
Luke, you do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me. Complete your training.
Ready?
With our combined strength, we can end this legacy. I'll never join you! If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
Here we go.
He told me
Here we go, guys.
He told me you killed him. No. I am your father.
There it goes, guys. There, see, I told you. It said, "No, I am your father." Darth Vader never said, "Luke, I am your father." He said, "No, I am your father." I always remember it being Luke. Like, I never remember him saying no. Okay, and here's another Star Wars one. Ready? C-3PO isn't all gold. Now, people always, from all over there, remember him being completely gold, and even the toys were completely gold. But no, C-3PO has a silver leg. Just one of his legs is silver, and people never noticed it until reading about the Mandela effect. Like, that's creepy. Okay, next, here we go. Alright, here we go. Okay, this guy, ready, guys? People think that the Mona Lisa painting is smiling, but no, the Mona Lisa painting never had a smile. It was emotionless. It was completely emotionless. Like, I actually remember it having a smile. I always remember it having a smile, but no, it was completely emotionless like this. I always remember it with the smile. I swear. Okay, next. This one also blew my mind. Kit Kat never had a dash on the candy. Look at this. I always remember there being a dash in the middle. Like, look at this, right? Look at this. Ready? Look at this Kit Kat. That's the one I remember. Always remember it having the dash noodle, but no. I always remember it having a dash. But no, this is the real one. It doesn't have a dash. It just says Kit Kat. I always remember it being Kit dash Kat. Like Kit and then the this in the middle and then Cat. Like, you guys, I think you guys will probably remember. Don't you guys remember there being a dash in the middle? I swear I remember. But this one, there's not. And it says, some people seem to remember there being a dash in Kit Kat, making it Kit dash Cat. But there isn't one. And that frustrates them because they're sure that once upon a time there was one. I believe that there was one too. Or what was this? People remember a Sinbad Genie movie from the 90s, but there isn't one. Many claim to recall a Genie movie from the 90s that starred Sinbad. The only problem is there never was one. Those same people insist they aren't confusing it with the 1996 flick Kazam, which starred Shaq as a genie. They don't know the title or what happened to the movie's existence, but they're all very certain that once upon a time it was a thing. Okay, next is about Forrest Gump. This one is very creepy. Ready, you guys? Okay, this one is gonna blow your mind like crazy. Forrest Gump never said life is like a box of chocolates. And I know, you guys are like, no, that is the most famous line in Forrest Gump movie. He never said life is like a box of chocolates. What he actually said was life was like a box of chocolates. I know. I always remember it being life is like a box of chocolates, but it was life was like a box of chocolates. Okay, now this one, this is one of the creepier ones. I have no idea how people got this confused. People always remember Hannibal Lecter's like main line when she comes in was "Hello, Clarice." He never said "Hello, Clarice." Now this one I have no idea how they got it confused. They thought it said "Hello, Clarice." You want to know what it said? It said "Good morning." How do you get "Good morning" confused with "Hello, Clarice"? Now that's the part that didn't make sense. Like, it's creepy, though, because how did so many people remember it saying "Hello, Clarice" when it really just said "Good morning"? Interview with the... Oh, okay, now this one is gonna freak you out a lot. The Queen in Snow White never said "mirror, mirror on the wall." She actually said "magic mirror on the wall." Believe it or not, she never said "mirror, mirror on the wall." This is one of the famous quotes in history. It's not "mirror, mirror on the wall." It's "magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all?" And most people remember it being "mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all?" But it's magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest one of all? Like that blew my mind completely. Oh, okay. This one's gonna be hard, guys. Jiffy peanut butter doesn't exist. And you guys are like, no. Whenever I walk into a store and see peanut butter, it always says Jiffy. It's actually just called Jif peanut butter. It was never, ever called Jiffy peanut butter. And people swear it's saying Jiffy all the time. And they said, what is it? They always swore that it said Jiffy. Like, this one blew people's minds. They always remember it saying Jiffy, but after seeing the Mandela effect, it just went back to Jif. So Jif peanut butter is a thing. Jiffy peanut butter never existed. It's really scary. Okay, now here's one that I knew. I always knew that Fruit Loops wasn't F-R-U-I-T, it was F-R-O-O-T. Now, this one actually freaked out a lot of people because they're not actually saying the word fruit. It looks like froat, but it's actually, Fruit Loops isn't like F-R-U-I-T loops, it's actually Fruit Loops, like with two O's, like Fruit Loops or something. So, yeah. I knew this one, though. I knew it was F-R-O-O-T loops, but, I mean, if some of you guys thought it was actually Fruit Loops, I mean, that's cool, because a lot of people actually thought it was this way, but this is the real one. So it says, some say it was originally Fruit Loops and then changed to Fruit Loops, while others believe it went from Fruit Loops to Fruit Loops. Many people claim this change happened during their childhood, while others say they just noticed it in recent months. Whatever you believe, if you Google the cereal or find a box from real life, it will not say Fruit Loops. It'll say Fruit Loops with the 2 O's. Okay. Okay, guys, so yeah, guys, that's gonna be about it for this video. I was just showing, like, 20 examples of the Mandela effect. And if some of the Mandela effects worked on you, leave a like below. Like if you thought these were different before, because I thought a lot of them were different before as well. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. And hello, Clarice.